We continue in the 25 basic principles of Jewish child rearing. We are now on principle number 24, educating to the fear of heaven. Now we know that in Judaism, the concept of Yirat Shamayim, having fear of heaven, and fear is not terror, fear of heaven is awe of heaven, respect of heaven. Now this is something that is an integral part of a Jew's personality. As a child develops more and more a fear and a connection with God and a fear of heaven, this gives him the inner strength to handle all situations of crises that may develop in life. Everybody's facing challenges. Now, if the child feels that he's got a strong sense of connection and attachment to our Creator, to Hashem, then he will always have a confidence. He'll have an aura of a confidence around him. And that when things happen which are not so pleasant, he'll say the classic Jewish statement, "Nu ze min hashamayim." This is from heaven. I'm sure this has got some good cause. It's developing a very specific attitude, and that attitude is something which will accompany him. When something negative happens and a child feels, well, that was meant to be, I'm sure there's a good reason for this, this is all rooted in Yirat Shamayim. It's all rooted in his basic belief. Now, the primary source of a child's Yirat Shamayim is from his parents. He's constantly, we've said this many times, parents should feel themselves constantly there with spotlights on them. They're being watched very careful. Every move of theirs is being watched and is going to be emulated. So parents should feel a real sense of responsibility, particularly in this area. And when something goes wrong, the family are going and they miss a bus. Now, if the reaction of the parents is one of anger, if one of expressing things in a very negative, unbecoming way, that's a message. That's a message to the child. But if they miss a bus, so the father or the mother says, well, that's min hashamayim, that was meant to be. I'm sure there's a good reason for it. So the child will internalize this message. Weather. You're going out on an outing and there's bad weather, so to speak. There's no such thing as bad weather. That's the weather that Hashem has brought into the world for that day, with all its good reasons. But bad weather doesn't spoil fun. So we'll say, okay, bad weather, we'll do something indoors. But they have to feel all the time that everything is being orchestrated by God, and Hashem is with us at all times. He's guiding us. He's watching us. And this is something which parents, if they keep expressing this, and children keep hearing from their parents expressions of such belief, this will become inculcated and part of them. And this is one of the greatest gifts we can give. So therefore, let's verbally express our belief in Hashem, our belief that Hashem is controlling our destinies, our belief that He's behind everything and that everything is for the good. And parents who demonstrate this in speech and in action, this is the greatest educator to Yirat Shamayim.